Good morning, San Angelo. I am out here on Lake Nasworthy. Oh, I don't know if the word Lake Nasworthy and that sound effect have ever been used together, but we're utilizing it now. There is beauty in all things, and it all comes from our perspective, right? All right, so anyways, we're going to be starting our session here shortly. I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to share my practice with you on this brisk morning. I don't know if you're from San Angelo, but it's pretty chilly this morning, and that's okay. Cold exposure is good. This makes it all worthwhile. All right, so I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes so people can pop on here. I hope that you guys can hear me. I did a lot of teching to try to make sure everything was right. Hold on, I got something flashing up on here. Let me double check. Oh yeah, we are on. It's a beautiful Sunday to be doing some yoga, you guys. All right. So, I know we've had a lot going on with ourselves, with our society. We've been feeling a little trapped, if you will, in our homes. And the truth is that it's a sacrifice. We're sacrificing our normal daily lives so that we can prevent people from getting sick and dying. What a sacrifice, right? But my teacher, Manorama, she speaks about this. She says, sacrifice will always come. Now the question is, are you going to utilize that to bring you into the now? We get so busy in our daily hustle and bustle that we lose ourselves. We forget about what's important in our lives. We forget about our soul. Now, this forgetting, Manorama speaks about how people end up having midlife crisis because they've spent their entire lives being out here and they haven't slowed down long enough to get to know themselves. So here you get in the middle of your life and you don't even know who you are because you haven't slowed down long enough to find yourself, to see yourself. Now, between the coronavirus and all of us having to stay indoors, I wouldn't say I've done a good job of that. I'm a big outdoorsy person, so in today's practice, that is exactly what I wanted us to focus on. I wanted us to focus on, where is your soul lab? Are you stretching into it? And you can utilize your practice to find this very thing, because we are more than our body and more than our mind. But we can use our body and our mind to find that aspect of ourself that is so much more. In today's practice, remember that yoga is a study where the observer is also the observed. It is the only science where you are the science experiment and the scientist. I think that's awesome. So as we move, bend, and stretch, I want you to take this in. I want you to drop Whatever it is that's going on in your life, I want you to let it go. This is about you. This is about finding your inner self, because nobody's going to do it for you. And at the end of our asana practice, we'll have a brief meditation with this same introspection, because that's what meditation is all about. That's what yoga is all about. It's to help you deepen your meditation practice and to find yourself and to find the things that truly matter, that comes from the inside. Because our inside is a mirror and it reflects outward. So by you taking the time to build and create and make more of yourself, it sends it right back out into the world, and we heal the world together as we heal ourselves. It's amazing. The body is a cosmic computer. How are you allowing that energy to move? Think about it. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and set up for our practice. Everyone sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw. And begin to heighten your awareness. Throughout our practice, use your breath as a guiding light to find your inner depth, your inner sensation. Manorama says, as we draw in, we are constantly pushing out and out and out. Feel the balance between this push and pull, this in and out. Breathe. As we open our eyes, bring your palms together, heart center. Interlace your hands, press the palms down, flip them over, reach up. Extend through your armpits, through the heel of your hand. As you press your left knee down, lean to the right. Gaze up and past that left armpit. You'll notice the body wants to lean forward, bring it upright. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Lean to the left. Gaze up and past the right armpit and push through the heel of your right hand as you press your right knee down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the hands. Once more. Inhale, reach up. Deep breath, look up. Palms together, heart center. Twist to your right. Place your right hand behind you. Left hand to the right knee. Lift the chest, tone your navel. Push both knees down. And as you drop your shoulders away from your ears, lengthen up through the spine. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, other side. Left hand behind you, right hand to the left knee. Lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Drop both knees down towards the mat, towards the earth. And as you lift up through the chest, feel the extension of the spine, feel the energy through the breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, release. Reach your left arm up. Place your left hand in between your shoulder blades. Right hand for the left elbow. Inhale, lift up. Pull that left elbow towards the center of the spine, but then push the outer part of this left armpit back. Feel a full and complete extension through the tricep. Keep breathing. Exhale. Release the right arm. Release the left. Bring your left arm across your body to the right. Drop this left shoulder down and then use your right hand to pull that left arm in. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend your right arm up. Reach the right hand for the center of your back. Reach your left hand for the right elbow and pull it towards the center. Now, notice the outside of this right arm. Push it back. Extend up through the spine. We have a tendency to want to round our spine in this pose. Sit upright, press your knees down, and tone your belly. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, release one arm and then the other. Take a breath. All right. So here, I want us to go ahead and transition into child's pose. Turn to your right if your mat is the way that mine is. Bring your knees wide, big toes are touching here. And as you sink your bottom towards your heels, rest your forehead on the mat. Bring your palms together into prayer hands and bring those prayer hands above your head. As you lengthen through the spine, walk your elbows forward and press your armpits down. Beautiful. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, rise up. Bring your knees together. Close your eyes. Hands to the thighs. Go back into that space, into yourself. Rise up. Come onto your hands and knees. Curl the toes, lift the sit bones, and find yourself in downward facing dog. Spread all 10 of your fingers and toes. Push to the pinky side of your heels, and as you engage your inner thighs, knee to pelvis, press your thigh bones back. Breath steady. So remember, we're drawing muscle to bone. Push through the mound of your big toe. Lift up through your arch. Feel the engagement of the inner thigh from the knee to the pelvis, and then as you widen the glutes, press your thigh bones back. Draw the belly button towards the spine, and as you lengthen your spine, feel your breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend your knees, look up, step to the top of the mat. Big toes touch here, space between the ankles. Lengthen the spine, drop your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, deep breath. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, lift your chin, reverse swan dive, rise and reach. Take a breath. Slide back, bend. Palms together, heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Flat back, drop your shoulders. Exhale, plank pose. Pull your shoulders onto your back as you turn your navel. Pull yourself forward and down, lower down, uncurl the toes. Inhale, Cobra or up dog. Hug your wing bones, tone the navel. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend the knees, look up. Step to the top of the mat. Big toes touch. Space between the ankles as you lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Reverse swan dive. Rise and reach. Take a breath. Slight back bend. Palms together. Heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chair pose. Plug your shoulders in, tone your navel. Shift your weight back into your heels. Tailbone down, chest up. Find that drishti or focal point in front of you. Note it is this focal point in our asana practice that helps us in our meditation practice as we want to learn to focus the mind and use that mind muscle. Now, right hand to right hip, left fingertips out in front of you. Now slide your right hand to your heart and open up your heart to the right. Drop that left shoulder down as you squeeze your knees, and then reach your right hand all the way up towards the sky, towards the heavens. Feel the breath. Squeeze the thighs. Draw in as you extend out. Exhale. Gaze down. Release both hands. Fold forward. Inhale. Reverse swan dive. Rise and reach. Slight back bend. Palms together. Heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chair pose. Plug the shoulders in. Shift your weight back. Spread all 10 of your toes, and as you squeeze your inner thighs, draw the belly button towards the spine. Left hand to left hip, right fingertips to the floor. As you lift your chest, drop your right shoulder, begin to twist to your left. Place this left hand on your heart, open. Keep your hips square. Keep breathing. Draw in. Feel that steady foundation beneath you. And now inhale, reach through the left hand. Feel your left fingertips. Exhale, gaze down, release your hands, fold forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Drop your shoulders. Exhale, plank pose. Pull yourself forward and down. Inhale, sweep it up. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, curl the toes. Lift the sit bones. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look up. Step to the top of the mat. Big toes touch as you lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise and reach. Slight back bend. Palms together, heart center. Both hands on the hips as you turn to the left. Bring your feet nice and wide. If you're unsure about your spacing, you can bring your arms into a T and you want your ankles below the wrists. Beautiful. All right, point your right foot to the right. Back left heel at a 45-degree angle and then square your hips. As we set up for warrior one, inhale, sweep it up, warrior one. Press the left hip forward, tone your navel, pull your right knee over your right ankle and drop the shoulders away from the ears. Bring the palms together into prayer hands and a slight back bend here. Look up. Exhale, hinge forward into pyramid pose. As you straighten the front right knee, bring your fingertips in front of your right foot. You'll notice that right hip, it wants to pop out like J-Lo. Don't let it. Hug your right hip in. Engage the front right thigh. Feel it outer spiral, and then send that energy down and through the mound of your big right toe. Push through the pinky side of the back left heel. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale as you press your chest forward. Slide your fingertips back and down and fold into your depth. Beautiful. Inhale. Bring it back. Warrior one. Exhale. Warrior two. Flip the right palm to face up. Right forearm to right thigh. Here I want you to bring your left hand to your heart and then spin your chest open as you push through the pinky side of the back left heel. Hug your wing bones together and notice your left palm. Heart steady. Feel that rhythm of the heart. Exhale, gaze down. Release both hands, pivot the back foot. Step your right foot back to meet your left and shift into plank. Tone your navel. Pull yourself forward and down. Inhale, sweep it up. Up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet this time. As you come to the very back of the mat, reach for the Achilles tendons or heels, elbows out to the side, drop your shoulders, and press your chest towards your thighs as you widen the glutes. Bend your knees, reverse swan dive, rise and reach. Feel your breath. Slight back bend. Palms together, heart center. Beautiful, both hands on the heart. Turn to the left, so you're still facing me. Different ways to work with a camera versus in real life. It's a whole different world, at least for me. All right, so now point your left foot to the left. Back right foot at a 45-degree angle, also to your left. Square your hips. Set up for that warrior one on the other side. Bend into the front left knee. As you push through the pinky side of the back right heel, tone your navel and plug your shoulders in. Find that drishti or focal point, just as we did before. Remember, this practice is all about drawing in as we extend out. So you should feel the front left heel pull towards the back right as we sink down into the pelvis and up through the fingertips. Simultaneously, you feel the armpits and shoulders plug downward as you extend up from your hip to your fingertips. So the body's literally pulling in two different directions at the same time. Palms together, heart center, slight back bend, look up. Exhale. Straighten the front left knee and hinge forward into a pyramid pose. Push your right hip forward. Hug that left hip back. As you hug your left hip in towards the midline, squeeze your inner thighs. Feel that same engagement through the front left thigh and send the energy down the shin and through the mound of your big left toe. Push through the pinky side of the back right heel, drop your shoulders, and as you press your chest forward, go ahead and slide your fingertips back. Fold. Breathe. Inhale, in the front knee. Sweep it back up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Press your pelvis forward as you lift your chest, tone your navel, shoulders drop. Sink into the front knee and push through the back heel. Feel that same engagement of the front heel and the back ankle. Pull inward and then extend out through your fingertips. Flip the left palm. Bring your left forearm to your left thigh, right hand to the right heart. Twist and open. Feel the rhythm of your heart through the right palm. Feel the strong, steady foundation of your legs beneath you. Exhale, gaze down. Release the palms. Release your left foot to meet your right. Shift into plank. Tone your navel. Pull it forward and down. Uncurl the toes. Inhale. Sweep it up. Exhale. Come on to your belly for a brief belly Shavasana. Your head is facing one way, make it the other so that you can get that balance and stretch through the neck on both sides. Feel the ground beneath you and that steady flow of prana, of life force. As you place both palms by your chest, go ahead and press it up and back. Transition into child's pose, but here I want the knees together, heels together. Rest your forehead on the mat. Itsy bitsy spider, walk your hands forward and press your armpits down. Feel that press of the forehead against the mat. Connect to that space of the third eye, your intuition, your inner voice. As you inhale, walk your hands in towards your body and come to sit on your feet for Thunderbolt Pose. We're going to work on a little pranayama. All right, so studies have shown in thousands of years of yoga that we have more than one mind, that we have more nerve endings in our gut than we do our mind. So with that, it is smart to listen to your gut when you have that gut feeling or that intuition about something. Also, our immune system comes from our gut. So a healthy gut will help to boost our immune system, and in today's society, keep us safe. So in this practice of pranayama, what you're going to do is bring your hands together, heart center. You're going to bring your palms together into prayer hands. We'll bring our hands to our belly. Take an inhale. Hands to our heart. Another inhale. Hands and thumb to the third eye. Inhale. Then as you hold your breath, you'll reach your arms up. Exhale. We'll drop them all the way back and into the belly. I'm going to do this several times. All right. So palms together at the belly. Small inhale. Heart. Third eye. Hold and reach. Exhale, drop. Inhale. Heart. Third eye. Hold and reach. Exhale, drop. Inhale. 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 Hold and reach. Exhale, drop. Two more. Inhale. 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 Hold and reach. Exhale, drop. Inhale. 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 Hold and reach. Exhale, drop. And rest both hands on your thighs. Feel the sensation of your structure, of your breath. Release and transition onto your back. All right, guys. Well, I didn't feel it would be quite right to have a lakeside yoga session without mermaid pose. So, or fish pose. I want your knees bent and your feet at hip width distance. Here you're going to lift your hips. Begin to walk your hands in between your feet. As far as you can, the palms face the floor. Thumbs are touching. Allow your back to fall down and on top of your arms. And then straighten the legs, long and straight. Here, you're going to start with the feet active, and you're going to do a sit-up, but with your heart leading you, okay? So here we sit up, point the toes like a ballerina, hug your wing bones together. Let your head drop, and as you transcend onto the crown of your head, lift up through the chin. Feel the energy through the toes, the squeeze of your inner thighs, the tone of your navel. Hug your wing bones. Lift through the chin. Ground through the crown. Everything hugs inward. In an effort to lift your heart and expand through the soul, through the energy, through the life force that lives within you. Activate your feet, toes towards the shin, lift through the chest, untuck your head. Bend both knees, place both feet onto the mat. Release your arms, and take a breath. Beautiful. Bring your arms into a T. Palms face down, drop your shoulders. Cross your left thigh over the right. Place that right foot on the left side of the mat. Lift your hips, rotate onto your right hip, and drop your knees to the right. If you would like more, gaze to the left. Ground through that left shoulder. And breathe into your low back. Remember that low back is where we keep our liver heat, our stress and anger. I know nobody's dealing with any stress or anger these days. Remember that today's practice is about you. Your energy. And how are you working with it? Inhale, gaze forward, release the legs. And as we work on the other side, cross your right thigh over the left. Place that left foot on the right side of the mat. Lift your hips up. Rotate onto the left hip and drop your knees to the left. As you ground through that right shoulder, itsy bitsy spider, you can even walk that right hand away from you to get more depth and stretch through the chest, through the heart. And if you would like that gentle rotation of the neck, you can gaze over your right shoulder, all the way onto that right ear. And feel the extension from below the left ear, down through the trapezius, out the deltoid, and through your fingertips. Inhale, gaze center. Uncross your legs. Undraw both knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Exhale. Release your legs. Release your arms. There's a slight tilt of your chin towards your chest. Just to lengthen through the back of your neck and head. And as we transition into our Shavasana, take the time to feel the ground beneath you. To ground. Our bodies are like a magnet. You push against the earth, and the earth, it pushes right back against you. And like a magnet, you can utilize that energy to draw in. You have to live alongside your soul in daily life. But in your practice, if you come to it with reverence, with sincerity, and you are loyal to it each day, it will change your life. Find in this moment that space of reverence. Use your prana to guide you. Take a deep breath. Roll your head from left to right, side to side. Wiggle your fingers and toes and reach the arms up and overhead towards the back wall and stretch. As you release your arms, transition on to your side in a fetal posture. Now press yourself up to come to sit. So here we are. In the moment we've all been working towards, our meditation practice. Meditation is not easy. Just like dating isn't easy. Norma says meditation is like dating yourself. You gotta get cozy. You gotta spend some time with you. And sometimes we're not always the most pleasant thing. But as we sit for this meditation, remember you want to be the seer, the observer. You want to watch and observe the structure of your energy, the quality of your mind, but without judgment, without overanalyzing or being too critical, but by simply allowing yourself this time. Whatever energy you send, whatever energy you're working with, that is where you are in this life. So let's sit. Let's spend some time with our own energy. Let's get cozy. Close your eyes. Rest your palms on your hands or in your lap, wherever you feel most comfortable. Eyes closed, jaw soft. And breath steady. Take a deep breath. As you allow your awareness to come back to the surface, place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your left hand, and bow your chin towards your chest. Feel a sense of gratitude. Bring your palms together, heart center. And as you transition from our practice off of the mat and out into your daily life, remember to celebrate the little things, because that is how we truly feel fulfilled within this life. To be conscious in everything that you do, and to live side by side with your soul. Namaste. Thank you guys. Now, it's spring now, but throughout the summer, I will continue to give out these free offerings out at random locations so that you have the beautiful scenery and the experience of that. Please do me a favor, like, share, follow me on Facebook, but most of all, subscribe to my YouTube so that I can make that happen, because for me, that's a personal goal that I want to be able to spread the love, the serenity, the grace, this life with you guys. Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. I loved it.